everybody. I love this time of year. Does this sound like a familiar holiday tale? 'Twas the week before Christmas and nothing was done. All the guests would be coming, expecting some fun. The house still a mess, the menu not planned. And decking the halls, you could sure use a hand. Well, that's exactly what we gave to one stressed out viewer. We put Jeffrey to the test in our holiday challenge. He had just $60 and 60 minutes to get one new mom ready for her annual holiday party. Check it out.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you so much for coming.
So nice to meet you.
I'm having a huge party this weekend.
How many people?
35 people.
That's a lot
And I
of
need it to
people.
go really smooth, so I definitely need your help.
Well, let's get started. We can go through some stuff.
I'll show you around.
Great. So how long has your family been hosting these gatherings?
We've been having parties for as long as I can remember, and now that I have an 11-year-old and a 4-month-old baby, it's very hard to do this around the holidays.
Well, we'll make it really easy for you. Believe it or not, we're actually going to do it in 60 minutes.
No way.
Yes. So the reason we're setting this clock is to show you how easy it is to actually get your home ready for a party like this. So guys, come on in. Hey.
Hi.
Say hi to Margaret.
Hello.
Margaret, this
Hi,
is my team. So we're gonna start off by decluttering the space, and then we're going to tackle it by getting everything decorated and getting it ready for her party. Yep. Let's set the clock and hands in. Ready, go! When hosting a party, one of the important things to do is really open up your floor plan so that you have a better traffic flow for people. Like this pack and play, also the rocking chair, and we'll move that into the baby's room for the evening.
Great, let's do it.
Let's clear this off.
Looks so clean.
All right, let's keep it moving. We're 15 minutes in. What I want you to do now is go through and get all of your old Christmas decorations and put them all over the dining room table so we can see everything that you have. I found this great jar that I have an idea for, so I want us to go through and see what else we can find, to see what we can actually repurpose to really add to this pile and really transform your space. Perfect. Leave that
And just
for now, I
straighten it out a
think.
little bit.
Okay.
Would this work?
Oh, this is a great color. Perfect.
We've got a half an hour left, so we really got to get a move on. We went out and got some more stuff to add to what you currently have. Everything you see on this table, we got for under $60. It's amazing what you can do with just a little bit of money. We got about 20 minutes left. Are you feeling more confident
I
in
feel
what's happening?
Great. I think we could get this pulled off.
All right. Remember I found this jar when I was going through some of your stuff?
That's great.
And then we also used this valance that we found. We took the pillowcases that we found in your linen closet and put your everyday throw pillows in them, and then took a $2 ribbon and tied it around the top. We've got about 10 minutes left. Awesome job, and guess what? We're gonna hit our 60 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what do you think?
I love it. It's amazing.
In the kitchen, we set up another small table in there to give you a little bit more seating so people can eat right by where the food is. And when we moved into the dining room, shockingly, we did what you wouldn't expect. We actually shrunk your table a little bit. So while that doesn't give you more space for people to sit, it gives you more space to move around. The table that was underneath the stairs, we turned that into your drink area. In the middle of the room, the coffee table, we turned into the kids' activity area, so we put a tablecloth over that. We did it in under 60 minutes, and we did it for under $60. Do you think it's something that your family can do next year?
Definitely.
I hope you have a wonderful
Thank you
party.
all very much.
And Merry Christmas to you and your
too.
family.
So everyone's at the party. I have over 30 people here. The flow of traffic has worked perfectly. Everyone loves the decorations, and this is definitely the best party we've had so far. Happy holidays!
So nice job. Very quick. And Margaret Morales and her husband Elvis and their daughter Angelina are here today. Welcome. Nice to see you all.
Hi, guys.
So, Margaret, This must have been really fun. Obviously,
much
your
fun.
party looked like a big hit. So did people like the decorations?
Loved the decorations.
And what was the most important thing you think you learned from Jeffrey during this whole process?
All of these just simple tips, things you have around the house, like the pillowcases and like stations, like with the children's activities, things like that, just normal people wouldn't think of.
Well, and do you think you could do this yourself next year with some of the
Definitely.
ideas? I love the idea of the lights in the jar. That was so pretty.
That worked out, and that was just repurposed from everything she had.
Yeah, so it really does show you can get a whole new look with the stuff that you have by just adding a few things.
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad you had a good time. And Jeffrey, when it comes to transforming your house for the holidays, you say it's really about the senses, right?
Yes.
You have to kind of work on all of them. And the first is sense of smell, right?
Sense of smell. This is the first thing you notice when you walk into someone's home. So having aromatic things in your home is a great way to really impact people, make them feel warm and inviting. So we have here, we just put some apples, oranges, and lemons and cinnamon sticks into a crock pot, fill it with water, and let it simmer, and then it'll actually just
It'll infuse the
release
whole
the
house with
fragrance.
that nice smell. And you can also put cloves in there, right?
Yes, you can.
Which is nice as well. Okay. And then what else do we have? We have sight.
So then with sight, the second thing is the ambiance in the room. So having the right lighting. So you can easily transform that by using dimmer plugs that you can put onto all of your floor lamps and table lamps to transform them into dimmable lights very easily.
Right.
The lights on the Christmas tree will cast just the perfect glow, and also flameless candles, they're on a timer. So they'll be on for 4 hours and then they'll just go off.
Oh, excellent. Okay, and those are relatively inexpensive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
All right, now is sound.
Next, we have sound. So putting together a playlist is very stressful for all of us. So it's very easy just to go to Spotify or Pandora, throw on your iPad, and you're done.
Okay.
And that's it.
Next is touch.
Touch, so you want to have textures that are warm and inviting. So things like a faux fur pillowcase or a nice sparkly Afghan is a really great way to kind of
Just make
spice up the place.
And make it feel a little cozier, as
yeah,
you said.
and these, you don't have to get a brand new pillow. You can just change the pillowcase.
Okay, so this is a pillowcase, a
Yeah.
faux fur pillowcase.
It's not the whole pillow, so you
Ah.
just put it over your existing pillow.
Oh, who knew? Okay, and then finally there's taste.
And for taste, this is about planning for your food. So making sure you aren't a slave to the kitchen and that you don't over-prepare. So you can do that very easily by just making sure you have the right lists and all that stuff, which I use an app. There's lots of apps out there, but I use an app called SpringPad, which I've put together a holiday template for them that puts together everything for your recipes, your checklist before the guests arrive, and things like that. So you can just cross things off as you're at the supermarket or wherever you might be, and so it's always with you.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for these holiday tips.
You're welcome.
And speaking of food, it's going to be fun because up next, Pat and Gina Neely from the Food Network are here to share their secrets for stress-free holiday hosting. I can't wait to see them. That's right after this.